you? Of course, this is your girl, Queen Thapie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, kindly like, subscribe, and comment so that I know how you feel about today's episode. So today, guys, I'll be telling a story of how my friend prayed for me and I got a miracle. So grab your favorite drink. I've got my coffee, guys, with me. Then I'm gonna share the story what happened. So guys, it was back in 2016 in my final year university. Yo guys, that was like the most toughest, I don't know, moment of my life, because prior to that, all those other years, I think first year was hard, second year was hard, and all that, mainly because coming back from a background that was disadvantaged and I didn't get NFSs. My mom actually had to pay up varsity fees and all that. All my sisters and brothers had to come together to try and pay those fees for me. So in 2016, there was a department that advertised in our varsity. There are different departments. So there's a department that advertised a job opportunity of being a student assistant. It was a contract, and I was like, you know what, I want this contract. And I applied for it. I applied for it with the hope that, I'm gonna get this. I know that, I can get this. I'm a young, confident lady. I know that when it comes to working with people, guys, I don't think it's very difficult for me to do. So fine. This other girl approaches me. She's like, "Oh, Thapie, did you see the post that came out in that department and all that and all that?" And I was like, "Wow, really?" I had already applied for the post, and just like, "Yeah, they told me only one person applied for the post." Yo, guys, I was so excited, thinking that it was me. Okay, fast forward, there came the day for them to call people for the interview. Hi, Bo. They're calling everyone. They're even calling the other girl. Who told me about the post. Yeah, they come for an interview, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like asking her, she comes to me, she's like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "Ready for what?" She's like, "Tomorrow we're going for an interview." I'm like, "Girl, I didn't get any call." She's like, "Yeah? What do you mean? Because you said you applied for the post and they told me only one person applied, and that could be you." And I was like, damn. God, what is happening? What is happening right now? Don't play like that, because you know that I need this job. You know that I don't have any money. You know my situation, and God, you're gonna do me like that. At that moment, I didn't think that it was that department that had issues or anything. I thought it was, I was like, "God, no, you're not gonna do this to me, not now." I kept quiet in first year, kept quiet in second year. Now, even in my final year, God, the same thing is happening. Kanti, why? Why do you hate me so much? Those are the kind of questions that I had to ask God. Fine. They go for the interview. I go to the department. Sorry, I go to the department and I asked them, "Guys, what's wrong? Why didn't I get a call? Why wasn't I called for this interview?" They're like, "No, see, your name is not here and all that. Yeah, your name is not here. What? See, in." I was like, "No, guys, I applied. I applied. Hey, I beg to see my name. I beg to see my name now. Why is my name not there? Oh, I want to see it. I want to see my name, madam. I want to see my name. Hurry up. I need this job." They go on their emails. They begin to search and search for my CV and all that. They're like, "Madam, sorry, we didn't get it." Guys, they didn't say it in this accent. I'm just trying to make it fun and all that. Okay. Sharp, I don't have a problem. Okay, let me not say I don't have a problem. I'm like, and I leave. And then that girl meets with me like I'm coming out of that. Oh, she's like, "Oh, girl, so be and I'm like, "Girl, go peanut," because they're saying that they didn't get my CV. Oh, girl, kanjani. Guys, I was shattered. I was sad. I went to my room. I couldn't eat. I was angry. I was angry at God. I was angry at myself. And then I went because I didn't have access to a laptop or anything. The laptop that I had was stolen in my first year in my room and all that. and I could only use like the school computer facility to go and check my emails and all that and all that. Okay, fine. I go there only to find out that my email was on, guess what, the outbox. Guys, it means it didn't go through. Hey, whenever an email goes to your outbox, it's usually because of an internet connection or whatsoever. There might be an error, then it just sit on your outbox, but mainly it's because of internet connection. I was so angry at myself, angry at God. God, why didn't you know? Sometimes we even angry at God. I don't even know how to explain it, because like you just want to be mad at him, that God, why didn't you create a miracle so that it can move from the outbox to their inbox. Okay, fine. I'm in my room, I'm crying, I'm not eating for 2 days, I'm zoning out, like I can't see anyone because I'm angry at God. Like, God, you know how my situation has been. Last year I applied for NSS and they were like, there's depleted funds, they couldn't fund me and all that. First year my mother had to go and do a loan, you know, for her to be able to pay for my studies and all that and all that. God, I just wanted to be independent. I wanted my last year to be fun and all that and all that. I was angry, guys. Like I was speaking like with God, like, you know what, God, I don't think this is working. I don't think me, God, can continue serving you if you treat me like this. Oh God, now why you like this to me? Why you mean, hey? Fine, guys, I cried. Yo, guys, I cried until my eyes like became red. Like, no one, that day I was staying in a girls' quarters, but you know, the way I was like just isolating myself, no one could even see me because, you know, Madame was inside her room, busy crying like, God, you know, I could not talk, I could not eat. I was angry. I could not. That night I went to bed and I was like, God, I'm not going to pray to you. Pelana is such a mean God. Why didn't you allow that email to go through and all that? Okay, fine. My friend comes in. She's like, knock, knock. Hi, friend. Thapie, what's wrong? Like, you don't look like you okay and all that. I'm like, what do you mean? Really, I'm not okay. I start crying. I'm crying, guys. Ndialila. Oh Lord, I'm crying, dear Lila. Oh, Tommy, God is not fair. That post that I told you about, it's like this and this. Guys, a prayerful friend, it helps. Oh, it helps. She's like, oh, Tommy, I am sorry. She goes to the door, she locks it so that the other girls in the what do you call it, commune, should not disturb us and all that. She comes in my room and she holds my hand. She's like, Chomi, let's pray. I'm like, no, you pray. I can't pray. I'm tired, Chomi. I've been praying for 2 years and God is not doing anything for me. Oh, God does, you know, at least your mother does this, you know. I start she's like, Chomi, I'm not here to listen to you cry and complain and do that. I am here to pray. Yeah, she begins praying. She was Venda. Oh, she prays in Venda, my friend. Oh, my good friend. I love you, bestie. She prays in Venda. She prays. You know, calling him Mudzimu. You know, yeah. There's something that I could hear, and she's praying. My friend, she's praying. She's praying, you know, she's praying. She's crying. And now I'm joining. You know, we are together like, hey, God, hey. You know, we both of us, we crying, guys. We cried because, and I could feel that as she's praying for me, like, I'm releasing this bitterness in my heart, this anger towards God, that God, you're not fair, and what. Okay, fine. She says, amen. She's like, my friend, God says I should tell you not to worry. I'm like, this one is just trying to comfort me. Me, I'm angry at God. This thing that she's telling me. But in a way, in my heart, I felt like there was some peace, you know. I had peace in my heart. So, okay, no problem. I forget about that incident. I'm like, God is fine. I'm going to go back to my broke life. I'm used to it anyway. Yeah. Eating spaghetti every day. Guys, when I say spaghetti, I don't mean something that has means. Like white spaghetti. Okay, fine. The whole, I think it wasn't a week, guys. Then 3 days passes by. I'm in the library, I'm studying, you know. Me being me, I love studying. I'm there, I'm studying, I'm studying, I'm studying, I'm studying, I'm studying. Then I get a call. You know, I didn't even expect the call. I'm like, but I knew it was the varsity number because I once worked as a student assistant, but it was only a 1 month, 2 months contract. And the contract that I was crying for, guys, remember, it was 4 months. And I picked it up. I'm like, Matapela, hello. They're like, hi, Matapela Njani. I'm good. And how are you? I'm good. You're speaking with who from this department. It's another one, Pela, guys, that I applied for, that I had even forgotten about it, that I applied for it because I didn't qualify for it. They're calling me, are you available to come on Friday for an interview? I'm like, yes, I'm available, guys, I'm available. You know, I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm even thanking the guy, like, imagine, he was just inviting me for an interview, guys, but I was already saying thank you. Yabonga. Okay, went to the interview, got the job on the spot. Like, I went to the interview at 12. By 1 o'clock, they had already told me that, Thapie, you got the job. And I impressed all of them. The panel, the interviewing panel, I impressed all of them. They were so happy with me. And guys, guess what? That was it a 1 year, 3 months, or a 1 year contract? Yeah. And then now I was busy crying for a 4 months or 3 months contract, thinking that God is not fair, God is not what. And I remember when I got it, guys, I was in the midst of people. I just went on my knees, and it had just rained. So there was water all over. I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Finally, like, I can stand on my own 2 feet. At least my mom, whatever little thing that she's getting, she can get to enjoy it by herself. And I'll be able to take care of myself with the little that I'll be getting from this job. So guys, that's how my best friend prayed for me, and I got a miracle. Thank you, Chomi. I don't forget that day. You know, if you hadn't came and prayed for me, I'm telling you guys, I would have like given up. I would have, I don't know, but because of her and allowing herself to be used by God, yeah, guys, she really prayed for me, and a miracle happened. So thank you guys for listening to my story. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you all. Mwah.